Hello, it's my lunch hour and I'm out in the garden, of course. So I decided that I really need to plant my white sweet potatoes, so let me show you what I did. I really hate this grow bag. I really hate it. But it can be useful for me to cover up things. So I took all of the onions that were in here out. I put them in my storage container that is in my shed. And then I began scooping this soil, which is actually very fertile. I scooped a huge worm out of there with my mini shovel and brought it over here. Put as much soil as I could into this 15-gallon grow bag. And of course, I put it in my little handy dandy purple pail here. So I'm going to leave that green grow bag there for now because it still has soil in it. It's good soil and I could use it for something else I'm not ready to throw away. Once I empty it, I'm going to spray it, clean it out, and fold it up and use it for something else. I don't think I'll be using it for a grow bag because it doesn't keep its shape. I have to have bricks on the side of it. Like there's a brick right there and one over there, so that it could kind of keep its shape. I probably got it for Temu like a long time ago. But I could use it to cover things like when I originally first take out my garlic and onions out of the garden beds. I don't always put them directly into the storage area. In fact, I just got that storage area this year. I used to leave them on top of my table outside and I would cover them up because I have all type of birds and stuff flying in here and they're ready to peck at anything. So I can use that grow bag as a cover up. It could be useful for other things. But now I'm going to go ahead, get my white sweet potatoes out the shed because they are fully rooted, and plant them. It's going to take them a little bit longer to grow sweet potatoes than all my other grow bags. Why, you may ask? Because I'm just now planting them. I'm just now planting them. So of course it's going to take a while for them to grow. Plus, when I was rooting those sweet potatoes trying to get the slips, they took forever. And the slips really weren't that tall. So I'm gonna go in here, get these sweet potatoes. These baby chicks gonna make a lot of noise. Every time I come in here, they think somebody trying to be aggressive towards them. Watch when they get in that coop with them big chickens. Let me show you. Hi, babies. Hi. See? They just start going for it. These are the sweet potatoes. Now they're longer. See, they're a lot longer now. So they just needed to root. But it was like I was trying to grow the slips with the other sweet potatoes, and they were like taking forever. Like I thought maybe the sweet potato I had bought had rotted out, and it just didn't take. But I mean, eventually I got some slips. So it's not a lot of slips. So this is a 15-gallon container or grow bag. And I know that because I bought them. And there's also a tag that says 15 gallons because you guys know I can't remember everything. So I'm going to sit, on the edge. Well, before I sit down, I'm going to sit on the edge of this garden bed that all the squash is in and plant these, and I'm going to try to record myself. So I don't have my selfie stick. I don't feel like going in the house to get it, but let's see how we do this. So I'm back. I'm gonna try to sit here with my bad knees. Ugh. My butt's gonna get dirty, but that's okay. This ain't working. This ain't working. Let me go get my stool. Okay, so I put the phone on a brick, and here are the slips, you guys. Look how long that one is. I mean, they grew really, really short. And I said, well, let me give it a try. Sorry. Now my nose is running. And I'm gonna go ahead and start planting these slips right here. Okay, so I actually had 9 sweet potato slips. And even though the slips grew really short on the sweet potatoes, once I started rooting them, and I've been rooting them for a while, they got a lot taller. So I'm happy I went ahead and cut them when they were small, because usually you try to cut the slips off of the sweet potatoes when they're maybe 6 inches. These weren't even 6 inches. They were very small, but they did grow, and I was able to get roots on the slips. So now all I have to do is water them, and then I'm done. So I did 2 tasks in less than an hour. One, I had onions I had already picked out the main beds here, and I put them in a box and covered them up with some grow bags. And then I had the onions back there. So I got all those onions out, put them in the storage bin in the shed, and then I went ahead and transferred soil from that grow bag that I really don't like to this grow bag and planted slips. All I have to do is water them. It doesn't take a lot of time to start a garden as much as you think. You don't have to have garden beds. You can use grow bags. You can use bag soil. Some people make their own compost. And you don't have to have a big garden. As you can see, I am not planting sweet potatoes in the ground. Number one, because I'll be picky sweet potatoes for years to come if I plant them in the ground, because they're very invasive. And number two, I just want them contained here, and I don't need that much space. In some instincts, like my loofah, loofahs can grow 30 feet long, the vines. And yeah, I want the cattle panel. But this is just showing proof that you can grow in a small space. If you have a patio and you love sweet potatoes, get you some 15 and 20 gallon grow bags. You can buy slips. But as I learned this year, it's a lot cheaper if you just get you some organic sweet potatoes and grow your own slips. And I have lots of videos showing you how I've been growing my slips. And then plant your slips in the spring and summer. Make sure you root them. And then by fall, you'll have an abundance of sweet potatoes. And I think it's even better for the sweet potatoes to grow in a bag, because when you grow stuff in ground or in garden beds, as you guys saw, I had a lot of gophers this year going into my garden beds. I tried to gopher proof them as much as possible, but with the grow bag, it's already there, or a container, because I'm not the biggest fan of grow bags, right? You have to water them a lot more because stuff tends to dry out. But it's still an option. So this is the end of this video for today. I hope that I was able to show you what I was able to do. And yeah, all I have to do is water this grow bag, because this soil is very fertile, and hopefully I should start getting me some sweet potatoes by the end of the year. Okay, love you all. Have a great day. There's something else I wanted to add to this video. If you are a person that has kids and you need to save money, especially for all the single parents, because there are single mothers and fathers, and you have a space to grow food, it doesn't have to be a big space. Grow food so you can save money on vegetables and fruits. We all know that the healthy food is what costs the most. And if you can do something to cut down on your grocery bill, like buy, let's say, a $3 seed packet of tomatoes and grow you some Romas, which is a determinate variety. It grows to a determined size, and it grows all its fruit. Then you can have tomatoes for your kids. There are small varieties of cucumbers you can grow, small varieties of carrots. There are some lettuce that's called Tiny Tim, and you can grow those. So grow small varieties and help save money on your grocery bill. It only takes a little bit of water, a little bit of soil, a little bit of fertilizer, which if you watch New Orleans Gardener, she can show you how to make a container of super juice and fertilize your vegetables for free using your garden every week. And then you can have food. You would be amazed. Everyone is having a hard time right now, even as gardeners. Heck, I had to borrow money from one of my friends last year, and I just paid her back. It happens. It happens. So the more you can save on growing your own groceries, and I got that from Homestead Heart, grow your own groceries, it'll be better for you, especially if you're a caregiver. I'm a caregiver for my mother. Her health has tripled. It has. Even though my mother is still sickly, her health is so much better because I grow food. So this video is just an example of growing in a small space, how you can get an abundance in a small space, and also save some money in your pocketbook. I don't know how much sweet potatoes are, but why should you care about buying a pound of sweet potatoes for 99 cents when you can have 3 pounds sitting here and you can save some and grow some every year? Grow your own groceries. It's more critical than ever now, especially the environment, political and economic environment that we're living in, is that you grow your own and eat, and if you can, preserve your own, and if you can, even stockpile your own. So if you can grow it, you can preserve it, and you can stockpile it, you're ahead of the game. I love you all. Have a great day.